She was gonna get him.
She did the same thing this morning.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So we're supposed to be getting some storms here in a little bit, and I was wanting to go fishing down at the boat dock. You guys know we got a new boat dock put in, and that kind of brings up a good point. I actually posted a video on our other channel, Untamed Outdoors. If you guys have not checked that out, go check it out. This weekend, Rachel and the kids and I went down to the lake property and we did some fishing. We used some special bait to catch some nice sized catfish, and I took the camera along. I took this new camera along. It seems like most of you guys like this camera a little bit better than the old one, so we're still trying to learn it, so bear with us. But yeah, if you guys want to go check out that video, I'll try to put a card up here, but go check out Untamed Outdoors. That's just a second channel that we have. We kind of post some videos that are kind of off the farm on it, you know, hunting, fishing, that type of stuff on there every so often. It's been a while since I posted on there, but I just posted one on there a couple days ago, so go check it out and leave a comment on there and tell us that you came from Hidden Heights Farm. So this past weekend, me and Rachel was really busy. Got the garden somewhat cleaned out. I'm waiting to get some tomato plants and some stuff like that to plant still. You guys know where we're at. We get these late night frosts and it will actually zap. It'll kill all your plants, all your tender plants. Now some of your cold crop stuff you can go ahead and plant, like lettuce and onions and stuff like that, radishes. But all the stuff that we really like to eat, like the tomatoes and squash and cucumbers, if you plant it too early, it's going to take your plants. We've learned that many times. We've learned the hard way. But we did some yard work. There was a lot of stuff we needed to do. I'm going to kind of walk you guys around and show you a little bit. I'm waiting on Rachel to get home, and then we'll go feed little Russell and everybody else. But let me kind of take you out here and show you. So we went to town the other day because we had to go get some bait. Oh, we got the paint picked. We went to Lowe's because all right, here's the deal. This really frustrates me. If you guys can probably relate to this. I don't know about your local Walmart, but at our local Walmart, you guys know we have been waiting to move the chickens into the new chicken coop. Well, I'm kind of stuck on getting it painted. I got to get it painted next. That's the next part of the project. And we've went to Walmart many times, and Rachel's had the color picked out and everything. Tried to wait for people to come up to the paint booth to get our paint mix for us. No one ever showed up. Ring a little bell, no one ever shows up. So I finally said, just forget it. Give me the paint card. I'm going to take it to Lowe's. Went to Lowe's. It took like 5 minutes. We had the paint. So we got the paint color picked out. Stay tuned for that. I'll show you guys hopefully in an upcoming video. I got Mr. Smeagol here. He keeps... What do you want? Huh? What are you wanting? Yes, I see you. You're all dirty, boy. You're all dirty. So it is officially Croc season, and that means it's safe to plant the plant. So yeah, you can wear Crocs outside. You know, when you live on a farm and you're homesteaded and doing all this stuff, you're out and about all day long. You don't want to just wear all your good shoes and your boots because you're going to get them messy. Now, there's a time and place for it, but in the summertime when it's warm, I like to wear Crocs because I can just slip them off and go. But here's some of the things that Rachel and I was doing this weekend. This is a plant. This is actually a wisteria that we got from Lowe's. So that goes back with me talking about going to Lowe's for the paint. Of course, we had to go check out the home and garden section, and we came across this, and I was like, you know what? I think the bees and the hummingbirds would absolutely love this. So we went ahead and got this and planted it. Yes, Smeagol, I know. But anyways, we're going to see what that does. I've never planted a wisteria before. Supposedly it gets really big and grows up. But I think the pollinators will really like it. But let me show you something else. So we had some crepe myrtles, and I accidentally mowed over them a couple years ago when they were just little. And once I did that, they didn't ever want to grow right again. So we actually dug them up yesterday. But let me show you what we replaced them with. We replaced them with some Rosa Sharon plants. But this is one that somebody in our family gave us several years ago. I think this thing has been here like 4 or 5 years now, maybe even, yeah, about 4 or 5 years, I think. But it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And we wanted a couple more Rosa Sharons because they seem like they do really good on our property. And I kept waiting for like some little seeds or something to hatch from it. but I never did see any. So I'm gonna ask you guys, because I know I got a lot of people on here that like to, you know, garden and flowers and all that type of stuff. How do you get a cutting from a Rose of Sharon? I think what you can do, now this is just me talking, I don't know, I'm telling you, I think you can cut some stems off and like stick it in some root stimulator stuff, and then put it in some water maybe. And then once that roots up, you can pot it and then plant it maybe right in the ground. I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys know what I'm talking about. Some of you ladies out there that's been doing the flowers and stuff for a long time can probably tell me, how do we get some clippings off our Rose of Sharons? But here is the ones that we replaced. So we had some crepe myrtles. Uh-oh. Let's see if you guys can hear that. Do you guys hear that siren? That is not... that's not a tornado siren. That is the actual local dam. That means they're generating water, which flows right down by our boat dock. And at the end of this video, I don't know if I'm going to take you guys with us or not, but we plan to go fishing, hopefully, if it is not storming. It's supposed to be getting some storms. And now Rachel just arrived, so my feeding partner's here. But anyways, let me finish gabbing and talking about this for a second. But anyways, we dug up these crepe myrtles with the backhoe. Planted some Rose of Sharons. We actually found some at a local nursery. They just had a couple left. And then over here, we planted some as well. Another one. I think we got a double purple and then a blueberry variety. That's supposed to be blue and something, I don't know. But okay, here's something that really bothers me. Here I am picking up some rocks out of the yard. But this is something about having the free range chickens. This is why we're so adamant about getting the chicken coop done. So you guys remember probably there was a dead cedar tree or pine tree, whatever this thing is, that was growing right here for years and years. It grew there for years and years. Well, last year the some kind of little worms or some kind of caterpillars actually killed it, and it was dead. So we just dug it up yesterday and replanted one to replace it. But one thing about it is the chickens get in here and they mess all this up. Now that's the thing from the chickens, but they get in here and they kick their rocks out in the yard and all that type of stuff. But anyways, that is a frustrating part of the chickens. So let's see what we got here. This is some kind of spruce tree or something. I don't even know. Oh, it's a cypress tree. Just a cypress tree. But that's not all. We actually planted one more thing that we found. Walk out here. So you guys know we're big on the bees. I love the wildlife of the birds. Rachel loves the hummingbirds. I'm not too fond of the hummingbirds because it seems like the cat, every time we put hummingbird feeders out on the patios, the cats just hunt them and eat the far out of hummingbirds, and we don't like to see that. And we got windows on the front of our house. The hummingbirds are always flying into it, knocking themselves out, and then the cats are just waiting for them. So this is something that we planted. Now I don't know what the name of this is. Let me show you. I'm gonna put it in this video so I can go back and look at this. It is a major wheeler coral honeysuckle. So it looks like some type of this large pink honeysuckle. Now I do know that honeysuckle will kind of, hey Skeeter, will kind of take over wherever you put it. And a lot of people think it's like invasive and stuff. But over here, this is a spot that we don't normally do anything with because these rocks and stuff, it's just really rocky over here. Skeeter's watering the honeysuckle. Thank you there for watering. But anyways, plant this honeysuckle here. It's a little bit different. Now, we do have the native honeysuckle here that is like the yellow and white looking flowers, and it smells absolutely beautiful. I can remember being a kid going fishing and stuff with my grandma, and we'd see some of that honeysuckle, you know, growing, and we'd sit there and I'd pick some and like suck on the little deals that get that sweet flavor off of it. I miss having that around. We don't have any around here. But anyways, I know the honeysuckle will kind of take over, so we're going to plant that over there, kind of let it maybe grow down the fence line. I don't know, we'll see. We got to be careful on plants and stuff that we plant here because, you know, we got the goats. And even though if you don't plant it in their pasture or their pen or anything, you guys know goats, they get out from time to time. You leave the gate open, whatever, and they can get into your plant, start eating it. And some plants are poisonous, but that's just some of the stuff we've been doing. I've got to get to our local place where we get our vegetable plants. We'll get some seeds and stuff. We already got seeds and stuff, but I like to buy a few plants. There's a couple tomatoes I always try to buy the plants on is the Cherokee Purple. It's an heirloom tomato, and last year was the first year that we actually had a good crop of them. And I'm just going to tell you, if you guys have never tried the Cherokee Purple, they're a beautiful tomato and they taste absolutely wonderful. But anyways, enough of that. Let me go grab Rachel now, and then we'll go see how the goats and the dogs and everybody's doing. Here's what I'm always talking about. Those donkeys and that goat Olaf are very good buddies now. And looks like the girls just took a dust bath because I just seen dust go flying off. But anyways, they're all doing good. They got all that clover and grass in there now. They're in high heaven eating all that good stuff. And they keep each other entertained. Every once in a while you'll see the donkeys chasing Olaf around, just kind of playing with him and all that good stuff. But all right, let me go grab some food and we'll go see how all the animals are doing. Okay, we got the professional dog trainer, but we're probably not going to do much training today. You didn't even get no treats, did you?
No, you didn't tell me.
No, because it's dinner time.
It's dinner time. I don't train at dinner time.
No, we're just going out to feed right now, trying to make sure everything's done and everybody's fed before these storms come in. They don't know how. They know they're going to be bad storms. They just don't know where yet. So we're trying to get all that done before it's too late, because feeding in the storms is never fun. Nobody ever wants to eat in the storms, and I don't want to be out there when it's lightning and all that.
Mojo will not eat.
No,
get off the porch.
Right. You guys know Mojo gets scared to death when it starts storming and stuff.
Blame
So
him.
yeah, for sure. Where's Smeagol? Come on, Smeagol, man.
He got scared this morning. I didn't tell you.
How come?
Because before the kids went to school, I come out and gave Leesky and Kora their giant milk bones. And Kora will not eat hers out of your hand, so I set it down. And Smeagol got too close, and boy, she
growled at him.
Go.
That's
He
funny.
took off running.
Skeeter says, "Mom, are you just gonna talk all day? Or you're gonna come feed my brothers and sisters?"
There's Skeeter.
He's a peasant. He's about like these chickens. He's sitting there waiting for someone to drop food.
No, that's his
Reward.
That's his payment for being sheriff.
I get it. Well, I hear little Russell crying. There's a closer look at the donkeys and the Olaf. Where's Russell? I hear him, I don't see him. Where you at, Russell?
Probably in the barn.
Nope, he's right in the middle of all the goats.
Oh. What are you doing?
He said, "I'm hungry." He said, "I'm hungry." There's Mr. Leesky. What are you doing? Oh, goodness.
I got your food. I got your food. Oh,
You can't come through the fence.
let's go in the barn.
Here, Lees.
I need to video this real quick.
Well, I would, but the dogs are going to come
Real
running.
quick, I want to show you this. Watch Russell. Oh, he didn't do it this time.
Yeah. Leesky, come on. You all hungry, huh? Y'all gonna eat tonight? Huh? Y'all gonna eat tonight? It's pretty warm. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. So I scooted their feed bowls a little closer together. There you go. Here, let's let this chicken have her egg. Don't peck my hand. Come here, Lise. Hey, Leesky. Shh. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna go see what Russell's eating." Goofball. Kora, I guess you get all the eggs. I'm not gonna hold it for Mr. Leesky. Okay? Goat, what do you know? Huh? So you're the goat. I don't even know you're a goat. Because you'd rather eat dog food. Was Leesky in there? Is he in there with you? Okay. Leesky, come here. That's what he does. He sits over there. Because he wants, I think he wants that canned food probably. Leesky, come. Come on. There he comes. You gonna come eat, brother? Come on, let's go get your food. Come on, come on. Get down. I locked you in there for a reason. I locked you in there for a reason. Come on, hey, Leesky, come. Come eat. Come on, come on. All right, he's probably not gonna come. Is what it is. If he was hungry, he would come eat, right, Kora? Kora's no, she's smart. She's a smart girl. Yo. How's it going? Huh? How's it going, sweet girl? Eating from both bowls, because Leesky ain't smart enough to come eat, is he? She got 2 eggs this time. So, it feels really good outside. It's like 80 degrees, but we got a nice breeze, but it's already super cloudy, as you guys can see, and the storms are going to start rolling in anytime, I'm afraid, so. Well, I thought it was dinner time. I just got him over here. And then they both just went crazy over something. What are you barking at? One of them birds? One of those big crane birds or something was trying to land on the pond, and Leesky don't like the big birds. Because they try to mess with the baby goats. Right, boy? Good boy, Leesky man. Good boy, Leesky man. Alright, false alarm. Come back and eat. The bird flew off. I think Leesky's got it handled. Y'all can eat now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Good girl. Yes, that's a good girl. Keeping them goats safe. Even at dinner time. You better eat before Smeagol comes and eats all your food. Why are you staring at him like that? He's your friend. He's not really. Hey! That's Smeagol. He's not going to eat your food. I was kidding. Hey, come here. I was kidding. He's not going to eat your food. That's Smeagol. You know Smeagol. Smeagol, you better just stay away for a while. I think she remembers this morning when you were trying to get her treats or something. Kora, don't be mean to Smeagol, okay? Leesky, come on, buddy. Meanwhile, the goats are still waiting for me to feed them. Oh, they're out now. So, in the meantime, I forgot to feed the goats, so now I gotta wait till Rachel gets done and help me, so she can help me babysit the dog food. Alright, I think they're all gone. Let's go feed them real quick. Oh, let's see. Okay, here we go. So this feed bunk sure is nice. It keeps us from getting stampeded. We can get in here, and some of the little ones, they still crawl back here, so they can kind of sneak and eat in peace without the big ones getting in their way. But it keeps us from getting ran over by these big goats. You guys can kind of see here. I know we got a lot of new people on the channel and that watch our videos, and they probably don't even know what in the world the reason behind this is, but this is the feed bunk that I built out of some lumber that we milled out of oak trees off our own property. And the reason we did this is because we have so many goats, and when you walk in here with a bucket like this, we used to have feed troughs and stuff on the ground, but you'd walk in here and the goats would just bombard you and trample you, so worked out really well. Where's Mr. Leesky at?
He busted the door.
The gate?
To the barn.
And now he's eating.
And now he's eating Russell's food. And Russell didn't want to be in there because he wanted to come out and eat this.
Well, that's fun. So Smeagol come and was prowling around, and Kora seen him, and she tried to lunge through the fence at him. She tried to get Smeagol. Like, she tried. Half her body was almost through that fence.
Well, that's funny because one of these chickens just stuck their head through and she just sniffed it and let it.
Well, something about Smeagol, but she's used to Smeagol.
It's only at feeding time that she does
But
that.
he's done it 100 times and I've never seen her do that. I can't believe she tried to get him. She was going to get him.
She did the same thing this morning.
So you guys can see Mr. Russell's over here eating. The chickens are right here with him. This is a way that we're trying to kind of introduce chickens to Russell. And then the other way we do it is we let him out in the yard with the chickens, which our chickens are free range, you guys know. And like last night, we were out here putting together a basketball goal for Kaya. My mom and dad came over and we were putting the basketball goal together for Kaya. And we let Russell out to kind of mingle around with everybody. And he just kind of sniffs around on the chickens and they're used to him. So, Kora, why are you in such a good mood, huh? Why are you in such a good mood?
Did she eat?
Yeah, she ate. She ate both eggs because Mr. Leesky missed out.
Well, he was too worried about getting Russell's food, and Russell
Yeah.
was too worried about getting out here to eat with the big dog.
I think Russell's got his belly done full.
Yeah, he's full. He ate pretty good in there, but...
Russell, what you know, buddy? You look like you're growing a ton.
So I think my idea for the dog feeding station is we need to put some T-posts and cattle panels right here.
How you keep the goats from getting their heads stuck in it every day?
Well, we'll put a smaller wire there too.
We'll
We'll figure that out.
Oh, look who comes. Like, hey, Mom, I didn't eat anything, so you got anything left?
We busted the door almost into
The gate. All right, I'm listening.
So fix a station here, and then I'll have to show you, but it's like a piece of plywood, and then it's a circle cut out, so they go through the circle versus
So
a
the
triangle.
dog's got to jump through it.
Yeah, so they can either jump through this way, like you'll put
Get out
one
of here.
here, and then put one over here, and then
Walk over here so the goat will quit trying to eat his food.
we'll put an automatic.
Because he ain't going to eat while you're standing back
an
there.
automatic feeding dog feeder in there.
If it works and the goats can't get in
You
there.
gotta try.
So Russell, it's like Russell waits for his dad to come eat and then he starts eating. It's the
So,
weirdest thing.
Russell has started like whining when I make him go in that other area to eat.
Maybe we need to get another one of
He
these.
does not want to eat away from his mom and dad.
Neither does that goat. All right, so we're gonna let them eat. We'll get out of there because they won't eat if we're sitting here talking. So we'll let Korniski finish eating and we'll go feed Mojo and see what the emus are up to. See if we can find any eggs. Have you been training with Russell? Skeeter, sit. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Skeeter, sit. Good boy. Stay. Good boy. All right, see, I can do it. I learned how to train dogs.
Kaya actually trains Skeeter.
I know, but he listens to me.
So
I can do it, though.
you can, but
All right.
Kaya, you should see her.
I got Mo's food already. Oh, we got to remember to feed some to Betty. Yep, we got 2 actually, Benny eggs. All right, so there's the chicken house that I keep talking about, and we actually finally got the paint in the house. I'm not going to show you guys just yet, but we're going to paint it one color to start with. I don't know if we're going to paint the trim a separate color yet. To start with, we're just going to paint it one color and see how we like it. And if we don't like it, then we'll come back and paint the trim. So there's Kaya's new basketball goal that her papa got her and put together. So she's been wanting to practice playing basketball, and the last one we had, the storm blew over, so we had to get a replacement. Mojo, come on, buddy.
Mojo!
He won't come when I yell.
So the storm the other day destroyed the cat's house.
Yeah, I seen it on the camera.
No, it's worse.
It is?
The floor fell through this morning.
Are you kidding?
No.
He said, hey guys, I was just over there patrolling. I wasn't asleep, I promise. You got any of them eggs? I'll come eat, I guess.
Hey, he works all night long.
I know, he deserves it. I'm just giving him a hard time.
He's taking a dust bath.
Yep. So this is our old in-ground garden, and the chickens don't forget this, but look what they do. They take their little dust baths right here, which is perfectly fine because that is how they keep the mites and the lice off of them. But they got a big hole buried right there. I got to remember that when I mow. It's like a big pothole in the yard.
He likes to dig in it too.
Who does?
Mojo.
You do, Mo?
Here you go, chickens. I'll dig your hole for you.
Yeah, I think they work in tandem a lot.
Oh, yes.
Oh, here you go. All right. Ready? All right, I gotta save some for Betty.
Watch out, Mojo. They're behind you.
All right, here we go. I think it's always a contest in which goat can get the most feed dumped on her head. Here, get your bite, girl. Here, come here, get a bite. She said, "Okay, if you're gonna tempt me with it." Here comes Uncle Weirdo.
Uncle Weirdo.
That's just what I call him.
Isn't there a weird uncle in every family?
I don't know. Watch how they eat and throw their food back. So they get it in their beaks and then they like throw it back like it's a game. Kind of like people do with popcorn.
They toss it back.
Yep. It's pretty cool actually to watch. All right, I gotta feed everybody. I am. I dump a lot on the ground for Betty. So we put the put little chick feed in there for Betty, but also put these bigger size pellets in there because she likes to eat this size herself, and she actually breaks it up for her chicks. And they're growing. The only problem we have is the geese and the emus. So this tarp is on this chicken tractor. It's a big canvas tarp, and it has these little bungees on it that kind of hold it down. And for some reason, you guys can see that right there, the emus and the geese peck them all off. And come out here the other day, and this thing was just kind of like just blowing around in the wind. So I had to go back and put them all back on. You just dump this on the ground.
I know, I'm just cleaning the straw out. They kick straw up.
I know, that's how she's teaching them to scratch and forage.
All of it?
Yeah, just dump it all right there.
Okay.
I want them to grow big and strong so they have a good chance in life. Cause
okay, don't lock me in.
Miss Betty's getting old. I ain't gonna lock you in there. I learned my lesson.
Oh, I got a new pool.
Oh yeah, Rachel picked up a new swimming pool at Walmart.
I didn't get one last year, so the ones we had were pretty old.
Yep, this is for the geese and the emus to take their baths in.
I just filled this up yesterday.
Yeah, we know the routine.
I'm actually pretty impressed. It's pretty clean. For
Yeah,
yesterday.
it won't stay that way.
There's a big dookie right in the middle.
That's what the geese are notorious for. So, anyway, let's go in here. So, like I said, guys, it's time to start planting the garden. It's warm enough now, but you guys know what else that means when you have chicken coops and chickens. Some of you will get it. I'm gonna give you a minute to think about that. What comes with the warmer temperatures? All right, so the girls are laying, like I said.
Watch out for snakes.
That's what I just talked about. You just gave it away. I was trying to make them guess. I don't know, but the girls are, they must be eating a lot of bugs because they are laying like crazy. So this camera actually does pretty good in the dark because it is pretty dark in here. The dogs are so happy that the chickens are laying so much. I am too, but the dogs, they don't know what to do if they don't have their eggs. You got one sitting?
She don't even,
She's been doing that.
There's no egg under her.
Yeah, she's just broody for some reason.
Well, I don't think you can hold all those.
You'd be surprised. No, I can't hold them all. Okay. Can't crack any. Okay.
There you go.
Got a few more.
Ooh, look at the pretty colors.
Yeah, let's get out here in the light and look at all these pretty colors. Got some mint blue ones, green ones, whatever. Brown, reddish ones, white.
This one's an olive.
We don't have any of the real bright mint ones, do we?
Not today. Not today, but
nope.
They do lay some.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it. We've been, we had a pretty productive weekend. Like I said, we went down to the dock and did some fishing. Who keeps digging a hole?
All the chickens.
All of them.
They're taking dust baths right there.
Yeah, I see that. We went down to the dock, did some fishing, caught some catfish and crappie. Posted a video on Untamed Outdoors, so be sure to go check that out. Leave us a comment, like I said, over there and tell us that you came from Hidden Heights Farm, and be sure to subscribe to that channel. And hopefully we'll be posting some videos on there this summer, because it is warming up. We got the boat dock now. We got to get the boat back down there. We'll be doing some fishing and hopefully try some different things this year. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me zoom around here on Mr. Mo. You guys can see him over there.
He said, don't look at
me. He said, I'm just over here chilling out. I already ate my food. I'm going to roll around like a puppy. I see your tail, mister. It's okay. You can wag it. That means you're happy. Good boy.
He's so hot already.
But anyways, we're going to get off here and go eat some dinner, then head down to the lake. We still got some goldfish left. Oops, I just gave away my magic bait that I told you guys to go watch the video for. Anyways, I might edit that out. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave us a comment, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.